we make the cabinet for the customer, we must first create a new order. In this interface, enter detailed information for this order to facilitate differentiation. Give this order a unique number in the order number column to prevent the order from overlapping. In the order name column, fill in the order for who made the order, the community and other information. Fill in the name of the factory or the name of the dealer in the dealer column. Fill in the phone number in your factory or your personal phone number. In the creator column, fill in the person who created the order. Enter the address information of your factory or dealer in the address field. Write the information you need to pay attention to in the remarks column. Customer information can be filled in with the customer's name, phone number, address, etc. It should be noted that on the software-generated label, the order number and order name are displayed by default. After the new order is successful, click New Product to enter the drawing interface and draw the cabinet. After drawing the cabinet in the drawing interface, click the Finish button in the upper right corner to return to the order interface. Select the cabinet to modify the name, location, edge banding, etc. If you need to make a new cabinet, click the New Product button again. If you need to modify the previous cabinet, use the left mouse button to click to select the cabinet, the right mouse button, select the bottom attribute column in the pop-up interface. In order to save the time of drawing and improve efficiency, the module can be called directly. In the Cabinet tab on the right side of the drawing interface, you can select the module you want to use and click the left mouse button. You can edit the parameters of this framework in the pop-up interface. The parameters of this frame are composed of parameters such as height, width and depth, and they all have default values. All default parameters are in millimeters. After calling this frame, you can double-click the left mouse button to select the frame again and modify the parameters. Change the parameter top plate front ident to 100, and the top plate of the frame will be retracted 100 millimeters. The skirting board front ident parameter refers to how much the front skirting board has moved inward relative to the bottom plate. If this parameter is changed to 0, the front skirting board and the bottom plate are flush. Change the parameter skirting board back ident to 0, then the rear skirting board is flush with the backside of the bottom plate. The skirting board height parameter refers to the height of the skirting board. Change this parameter to 220, then the height of the skirting board becomes 220 millimeters. The height parameter refers to the height of the entire frame. After changing this parameter to 1200, the height of the entire frame will be changed to 1200. The width parameter refers to the width of the entire frame. After changing this parameter to 600, the width of the entire frame will be changed to 600. The depth parameter refers to the depth of the entire frame. After changing this parameter to 200, the depth of the entire frame will be changed to 200. There are many different process frameworks in the module, choosing different frames according to different processes. call the frame. Draw a vertical board. Divide the frame into two left and right spaces. Find the component sub-items in the module. Call the F-frame module. Need to pay attention to is extend type. The content of this part refers to whether the module called fills the selected space. All the parts in extend type are ticked, then the frame put in will fill the entire space selected. If the up-down checkmark is cancelled in extend type, the F-frame will not fill the entire space in the height direction. The height of the modules placed on the left and right sides is different. One fills the entire space and one does not fill. If you cancel the options in extend type, then this module will not fill this space. After canceling the options in extend type, the module will generate this module according to the default parameters. You can use the left mouse button to click on any panel. After the panel is selected, the color of the panel will be purple and the hole will be visible. After selecting the board, you can see the attribute information of the board on the right side of the interface, including the size, edge banding, name, etc. of the board. Hold down the left mouse button and drag, release the hand when a white border appears on the interface, and then the blue border appears to indicate that the space is selected. After selecting the space, you can view the size of the space in the property bar on the right. If the framework has already added a module, you can double-click the left mouse button to select this module and modify the parameters. The attributes displayed in the selected panel and the selected module are different. The former displays the information of the board, and the latter displays the information of the module. The parameters can be modified by selecting the board and the selected module. The former is a single block modification, and the latter is an overall modification. Hold down the Shift key and click the left mouse button to select multiple boards. In the selected state, hold down the Shift key and click on the selected panel to deselect. After using multiple plates, use the distance extension to shrink all selected plates by 100 mm. Hold down the left mouse button, drag, and the white border appears. Just place the white frame on the head of the board. Then release the left mouse button to select the panel within the white border. Missed board can hold down Shift plus left mouse button to select. Click the Select All button to select all the plates, or click the category under Select All to select all the plates of the same type at one time. Today we will learn how to add panels to the cabinet. Select the space and click on the Plate tab. Click to select Side Plate in Common Plate. Click OK. The added board will be at the far left of the space. Add a vertical board. Select Left Justified and enter 600. Click OK. The distance between the added vertical board and the left side panel is 600. Add a vertical plate. Select Right Alignment. The value is 300, and the distance between the added vertical plate and the right plate is 300. Add a vertical plate. Select Left Alignment. The value is 450, and the added clearance between the vertical and left panels is 450. Add the horizontal plate. Select the bottom alignment. The value input is 600, and the distance between the added horizontal plate and the bottom plate is 600. Add a horizontal plate, then change the number of horizontal plates to 3. Click OK to add 3 horizontal plates, and divide the entire space into 4. Select the space, add a vertical board, select 1/3 in the split option, and click OK to place the vertical board at 1/3 of the selected space. Select the space, add the vertical plate, and cancel the upper and lower in the extension mode. The height of the added plate is the default 2000 mm. Add a vertical plate, cancel the front and rear of the extension mode, and modify the depth of the plate to 100. The added plate is exactly 100 mm, and the selected space is not filled in the depth direction. Select the space, add the backplane, use the default settings, click OK. The added board will be at the end of the space. Add a vertical board to divide the space into 2 parts. Add the backplane in the left and right spaces. The left backplane is not modified with the default parameters. The right backplane changes the incremental parameters to 6 mm. Click the Show Hole button to display the hole position. The left backplane shows the presence of the hole, and the right backplane shows the slotted. The function of the incremental parameter is to extend the specific value of the plate on the basis of filling the entire space. Add a backplane and enter 6 on the left and right of the incremental parameters. Click the Show Hole button. You can see that the back panel is filled with the entire space, and the left and right sides are increased by 6 mm. Select the space, add the backplane, change the number to 3, and add the backplane to divide the space into 4 parts according to the front and rear direction. The role of the artboard mode is to quickly draw the horizontal, vertical, and backplane. If you need to draw the plate quickly, click on Draw mode. To draw a vertical board, just hold down the right mouse button and drag it vertically, then release the right mouse button. To draw the backplane, just hold down the right mouse button and drag it diagonally, then release the right mouse button. To draw a horizontal board, just hold down the right mouse button and drag it horizontally, then release the right mouse button. If you want to draw 4 horizontal plates at once, just hold down the Shift key and draw the horizontal plate. In the pop-up interface, change the quantity to 4, then click OK. It should be noted that if the artboard mode is not open, the right mouse button cannot be used to draw the board. Because there is no clear space on the right side of the cabinet, the distance between the drawn vertical board and the right side of the cabinet is 0. The same is true for drawing on the top of the cabinet.